Hello friends, it's Mrs. P. Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday morning. I am filming the debt update for our April. So things went pretty good this month. I'm really happy with the progress we have made with debt. There is some weird stuff that's going on with my student loan. I think I mentioned that in a video. Hold, please, I'm gonna fix my desk. Okay, it was hitting the back of the wall. Okay, so anyway, so I will talk about that. I do not know what's going on with that. The interest, it appears that they've gone back and credited me some interest. I don't know why. I have no emails or communication whatsoever from Mohila, who is my servicer for my student loans and parent loans, but that is what it is. So let's go ahead and get started with our debt picture. So this is going to be for April 2025. All right, so this is 4 months into the year. I am really happy. As much as I would like to say I would like to get Wells Fargo paid off before we hit, you know, where the interest accrues, and that's in August. Sometime this summer, I'm going to do a balance transfer to a 0% interest card. I do not have one. I'll have to apply for one. I've gotten some offers recently, but I'm just kind of holding out before I make any, until I do that. I'm going to wait till the very last minute. So for Wells Fargo, we started off at the end of March, 1st of April, owing $14.50. And total for April, we were able to pay $692.50 towards the Wells Fargo card. I did pay that extra 50 cents so that I could get rid of that change. I don't know why it took me so long to even think about doing that, but I finally did that. So our new balance for the Wells Fargo card is $4,022.00. So everything went to the balance because there's no interest right now, $692.50. So we are making really good progress, but I do not see us paying this off before we need to do a balance transfer. All right, the car, at the end of March, we owed $9,302.26. I made my normal $4.99 payment, comes directly out of my paycheck. And that gives us a balance of $8,839.96. All right, so $462.30 came off the balance. So you can see there's very little going to interest now, which is nice because, that makes this go down so much quicker. All right, the truck, we owed $15,039.31. Made the regular $470 payment, and the new balance is $14,618.14, and the difference was $421.17. More goes to interest on this loan because it is the newer of the car loans. All right, so our total debt when we started April was $29, and this is just consumer debt, not my student loans, not my house. $29,056.07. We made a total of $1,659.50 towards debt. Our new balance is $27,480.10. And that is a difference of $1,575.97. So you can see we don't lose a whole lot to interest, which is really nice because the interest, that's where they get you, is when you are in credit card debt. And that's where we were here. And actually last year before I even started my channel, we were in a mess. I mean, I had 2 pages of debts. Just a bunch of small credit cards and small little loans. We got into the Affirm and what is the other one? Affirm and like Klarna, and there's some other one where you can get like these quick loans to pay for something that you want, that you've not saved up for. And it just is a rabbit hole to get down into. So anyway, so far for this year in consumer debt, we've paid $5,669.22 towards our debt. So I'm really happy about that. I have not really made a goal for myself this year. Last year, I knew I wanted to like pay at least 50% of our debt off, and I think we got very close. We didn't hit that goal, but we were very close. I would like to see, of course, the Wells Fargo card paid off and the majority of my car paid off this year. So maybe around, I don't know, $18,000 for our debt at the end of the year. I don't know if that's achievable or what, but we're going to give it a shot. And, you know, right now we are anticipating a 2026 wedding for my oldest son, and so we have to think about saving for that also. All right, so next is our student loans and, well, my student loan and our son's, the loans that we got to help our boys out in college. April, go ahead and write that there. I'm going to zoom you in here. So I have 2 student loans. When I make a payment, it's one payment, but it's broken down. So at the end of March, we were sitting at $16,304.52 with student loan number 1. We made our regular $98.06 payment, but the balance came down way more than I paid. So our balance is $16,118.80. I have been checking this every single day and it has not changed. I went back and looked, and not the payments, but like the, what do you call it when you were looking at how the balance goes down, and they've gone back and like adjusted numbers. I really don't know why, but so the difference is $185.72, which you can see is like a double payment. So I am not sure what is going on, if it's a mistake or what. I don't know. I have not, talked to anybody. I've not requested anything, so I have no idea. But that's what it says, and it said that for like, I've been checking this for probably a week and a half, maybe. All right, student loan number 2, the same thing. We owed $66,466.06. Lots of sixes. We made a regular $399, $76 payment. The new balance is $65,708.82, and the difference is $757.24. As you can see, more than I made, almost a double, but I have no idea what's going on with it. I have tried to call Mohila before, and I think the last time I called, I waited on hold. It was close to 1 hour and a half. I literally just set the phone down and just let it do its thing while I watched TV and did other things. But I don't know. I finally hung up. I was like, I can't just sit here all day. So anyway, that is what it is. I don't know if you guys know what's going on. I've checked news. I've Googled it. I have no idea. I can't find any information on why the interest would have come down like that. So anyway, that is that. All right, mortgage. So the mortgage was $133,000. I can't even say it. $175.63. We made our regular payment of $1,140. And so on this one, the last time, this whole time I've been checking and tracking my mortgage, I was counting every bit of the difference as interest. And somebody said in the last video I did, they mentioned, what about the escrow? And I had completely forgot that a portion of our payment does go to escrow, which covers our insurance and our taxes for our home and property, so I did not even think about that. When I just checked, we get a statement every month of the breakdown of our payment, and I did see that like 100, I can't even remember, 130 something, I think, maybe goes toward escrow. So I was off on the interest. I think we've paid like around $500 and something in interest for our house so far this year. Anyway, our new balance is $132,472.24, which is a difference of $703.39. Okay, so maybe I'm saying it was around $500, not for the year, but for each month is what our interest is. Anyway, so that is that. Don't have a clue what's going on with this student loan, but hey, if it stays like that, I am good with that. All right, so total last month we were at $215,946.21. We made $1,637.82 toward our payments. Our new balance is $214,299.86. And that's a difference of $1646.35. All right, so let's see here. Goals. Would it be nice to get down? Could we get down to under 200,000 by the end of the year? Maybe. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? All right, so far total debt, we have paid $4,120.85. So that is my debt update. Short and sweet. I'm still trying to decide once I get that Wells Fargo card paid off, which should be early in the fall, late summer, I'm hoping, early fall. Will we work on student loans or will we work on my car? I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't know. And I really need to see what's going on with this interest, because if they've lowered my interest rate and credited me some, right now when I look, it says 0% interest, which is not correct because I have like a 5 point something interest rate on both of these loans, which is a consolidated. It took all of my loans, all of my parent loans, and put them together. I don't know. So we will just kind of wait and see and try to figure out what's best for our budget. Anyway, friends, I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a lovely day. I will get off here and get this video edited and uploaded so that I can film my Sunday video because I have not done that yet. So anyway, you guys take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.